abroad. But I'm very inspired by Mr. Silwell's talk in terms of coming back and making a bigger sacrifice for the people of the country. But at the same time, economics is fundamental, and economic opportunities are very limited here. So the topic of diversity in the workforce obviously presupposes that there is a workforce and that we have employment when 85% of our country is not employed formally. So the question of diversity in the workforce, of course, assumes that we have a growing workforce, growing employment. We can talk about the economics. American economics. You have 2 cows, you sell one, and you force the other to produce the milk of 6 cows. You profess surprise when the cow drops dead. You put the blame on some nation with cows, and naturally that nation will be a danger to mankind. You wage a war to save the world and grab all the cows. French economics. You have 2 cows, you go on strike because you want 3 cows. That came from my French student. German economics. You have 2 cows, you re-engineer them so that they live for 100 years, eat once a month, and they milk themselves. British economics. You have 2 cows, they're both mad. Cows, none of which belong to you. You charge others for storing them. Japanese economics. You have 2 cows, you redesign them so that they are 1/10 the size of an ordinary cow and produce 20 times the milk. You then create cute cartoon cow images called Cowkimon and market them worldwide. Russian economics. You have 2 cows, you count them and learn you have 5 cows. They drink a lot of vodka in Russia. You count them again and learn you have 42 cows. You count them again and learn you have 17 cows. You give up counting and open another bottle of vodka. Chinese economics. You have 2 cows, you have 300 people milking them, you claim full employment, high bovine productivity, and arrest anyone who's actually reporting the true numbers. And of course, we come to Nepal. Nepal economics. And here's my answer for all the economic questions you may ask me today. You have 2 cows, you worship them. So, Kathmandu, indistinguishable to the United States. And many of you may find that shocking, but I find Kathmandu equivalent and synonymous to the United States in terms of the thinking, in terms of the belief system, in terms of what's happening to our families and our children, in terms of where we're going or where worldview is within Ring Road. Groups that have put and have gotten the bad diversity in a harmonious way. There's no set blueprint answer I can give you. I think it will be specific to different firms and different organizations, institutions that appreciates those diverse voices rather than trying to homogenize them since 1950. I think we have a very bright and wonderful future ahead. And if there's any, I don't think that they have that opportunity here, and I think that they feel compelled and forced to earn more money if they can, and that's 35% of our GDP is remittances, which are...
As you mentioned that coming back to over here, and that as you talking about the people offering for you to give a high-paid salaries or job, wouldn't you create yourselves the entrepreneurial skills and develop the plan and put in the mass, and so that the little people can invest? If you give the plan, I and my team will invest for you. We have the power.